What's going on? Welcome back to another beginner's Pilates session. My name's Mark and today we're going to take you through a big hip exercise or hip orientated session. For today's class, all I want you doing is listening to the body, seeing can you feel the left side as much as you feel the right side. One of the most important cues of the class is trying to focus on the ribs, seeing can we keep the ribs tucked in and under, not up and flared out, but tucked down. Another cue will be pressing the pelvis forward, and hopefully this is going to really help you make you feel and fire the glutes. So when you're ready, we're going to start off by coming to the end of the mat. We're going to flex forward, come all the way down onto all fours. So from here, what you're going to do is you're going to swing the left foot forward. You're going to try and imagine that the left foot is a suction cup and the ground is pulling the foot down. From here, we're pressing through with the pelvis. We're just going to take that left elbow down towards the ground, then back up towards the ceiling. Nice, slow and controlled, trying to see can we get as much movement into that back and into those hips as possible. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. Dropping the hands down onto the ground. Take that foot. Again, imagine that the foot is a suction cup. The ground is pulling that foot down. We're starting to just straighten that leg back and forth and floss out and stretch out anything that might be tight along the front of the foot or in the back of the leg. Nice, slow and controlled. It doesn't matter if that leg doesn't go all the way straight. Just make sure that the big toe is down on the ground. 3, 2, and 1. One more time, pressing that pelvis forward. Try and bend those knees over the toes a little bit more. Take that elbow back down towards the ground, then straight back up. Things should start to open up and move just a little bit smoother now. 3. Again, can we tuck those ribs in as we start to move here? 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. Bringing 2 hands back down onto the mat. From here, shrug the shoulder blades back, close those ribs over, press the arms out into a nice big wide position. Just trying to press that chest down to the ground, trying to see can we feel the chest start to light up, can we feel the shoulder blades start to turn on. Brilliant stuff, nice deep breaths here. Can I get those arms just a little bit longer? 3, 2, and 1. Coming straight back up onto all fours, swinging that right foot around. Again, imagine that right foot is a suction cup. The ground is pulling that right foot down. We're bending into that right knee, pressing that pelvis forward, taking the right elbow down towards the ground, then back up towards the ceiling. Brilliant stuff, nice, slow and controlled. Again, try and breathe into this, close the ribs, and see can we feel that hip and those lower back start to just stretch and move out. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. From here, 2 hands down onto the ground, taking that hip, press the leg back nice and straight. Again, keeping that big toe, the right foot down on the ground, seeing what starts to light up. Don't be surprised if one side feels a little bit different than the other here. Brilliant stuff. You're doing so well. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. From here, swinging back onto all fours, we're going to come straight down onto the forearms. Again, close those ribs over, take that right leg, extend the right leg all the way out, and start to draw a nice big circle. From here, try and see, can we just get even bigger and wider with the leg? See, can we get the hip to turn on and take all the work? If we're feeling that right glute start to light up and turn on, that's a really good sign. Don't be alarmed though if you're not feeling it. Just try and see, can we catch a glimpse of our reflection? Can we make sure our back is more neutral by closing those ribs over? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change direction. Brilliant. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. From here, coming up onto that right hand. Again, watch the ribs, try and tuck them in as we bring that right leg up into a nice side swipe. So again, nice, slow and controlled. Seeing, can we start to get that right leg and make it longer? Don't worry about how much you move, just keep those ribs closed over. 5, 4, deep breath in, breathe out. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. Dropping straight back down onto the forearms. Again, check in with those ribs. Start to draw that circle again with the right leg. So it should feel like that glute starts to light up and turn on. The leg should almost feel like it's a little bit lighter now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change direction of that circle. 5, 4. Where does it feel like the worst place of this movement is? 2, and 1. Hold that leg where you feel like the worst place is and start to squeeze that foot in towards the backside, then straight back out. Nice, slow and controlled. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. From here, coming up onto all fours, hands underneath the shoulders. Close those ribs over as we take that right leg in and out. Nice, slow and controlled. Focusing again on that lower back, making sure it's not arching too much here. We keep tucking those ribs in to keep a nice neutral spine. Seeing, can we get that right leg even longer? 5, 4. It also isolates by focusing on those ribs. It isolates the movement from the hips itself. 3, 2, and 1. Extend that right leg out nice and long. Start to twist the leg in the socket. Brilliant stuff. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, keeping that leg nice and long. Check in with the ribs again. Start to slice that hamstring up and down. Don't be worried about how high that leg goes. Just see, can we start to feel that sensation in that right glute now? Can we feel that right hip turn on? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. From here, bending that right leg back in towards the hip center line. Close the ribs over, and now pressing through the heel up into a donkey kick. This is the one exercise that I see done wrong quite a lot of times, to the point where people go too fast with it. We want to slow things down. We want to think about the movement itself. And we want to see, can we actually feel that right side of the backside start to light up and turn on? Again, can I close or tuck those ribs in any more as I do this? Brilliant stuff. And then can I just get that knee even further away from the hip without that lower back arching? Doing so well. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. Bringing that right leg all the way down and back in. Slowly coming forward, down towards the ground. Again, focusing on closing those ribs over, pressing that pelvis forward, and extending those arms into a wide position. From here, I want to have the head off the ground, but only barely. I want to tuck that chin in and try and see, can I give myself as much of a double chin as possible? From here, nice, slow and controlled, I'm going to start to lift those arms up and down. Hold for a fraction of a second at the top, and just see, can I feel those shoulder blades start to light up and turn on? Brilliant stuff. Can I get the arms even longer? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the arms down by the side now. Again, still keeping that head just off the ground, tucking that chin in, tuck the ribs in, start to lift the arms up. Nice, slow and controlled. Brilliant stuff. As the arms come up, we almost squeeze the shoulder blades together. Brilliant stuff. 5, 4, 3. You're doing so well. 2, and 1. Holding the arms up nice and high. We're going to bring those hands up towards the shoulder blades. Still tuck that chin in. Don't be alarmed if you feel any sensation in the back of the neck. These are those muscles that are going to pull that head back into position. Even if you feel up towards behind the ears, that's all part of the same muscle group. Nice, slow and controlled. Close those ribs over. Tuck that chin in even more. Brilliant stuff. 5, 4. Can we get the arms even longer? 3, 2, and one more. Fantastic stuff. From here, bring those hands back down underneath the shoulders. Again, squeezing the shoulder blades down, back together, closing those ribs over. We're coming into what's called a seal press up, just trying to get those arms and those shoulder blades used to moving. I'm keeping that pelvis staying on the ground, and I'm pressing those ribs and keeping them tucked down as I come up. Can I spread the fingers out and press the elbows even wider? 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. From here, coming all the way back down and then pressing back up onto all fours. I'm going to swing my body over to the opposite side now, coming straight down onto the forearms, onto the elbows, taking that left leg out nice and long. Again, close those ribs and start to draw a nice big circle. Brilliant stuff. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. Change direction. Again, can we close or tuck those ribs? Can we get even bigger range of motion with that leg? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. Coming up onto that left hand. Again, watch the ribs flaring, watch that lower back. Start to come into that side swipe or that scramble leg. Nice, slow and controlled. Don't be worried about how high the leg is or how much you move from here. Just keep those ribs tucked in and just see, can we feel that glute or that hip on the left side start to light up and turn on? 5, 4, 3, you're doing so well. 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. From here, dropping straight back down onto the forearms and coming back into that circle. Again, the leg should almost feel a little bit lighter, but that hip just feels so much heavier. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change direction. Listen to that body. See, where do we feel the most sensation as we do this? Where's the worst place I can hold that leg? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the worst place where you feel it. Again, squeeze that foot in towards the backside, then all the way out. Nice, slow and controlled. Trying to just see, can I get as much sensation in that back of the leg as possible? 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. From here, coming up onto all fours. Again, check in with the body. See, can we close those ribs over as we take that left leg in and out. Nice, slow and controlled. Trying to move from the hip and trying to see, can we get that hip to extend? Again, if you can catch a glimpse of your reflection, check in with that lower back. Make sure it's not overly arching here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. Hold that leg out as long as you can. Start to twist the leg in the socket, pressing through that heel of the foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, leg as straight as possible. Start to slice that hamstring through the air. Brilliance of pressing up through that heel. And again, check in with those ribs. Close everything over. 5, 4, you're doing so well. 3, 2, and one. Fantastic stuff. From here, bending that leg in and coming straight back into that donkey kick. Again, don't be afraid to readjust yourself. Make sure that lower back is in a neutral position, and we're not worried about how fast we're doing this or how high the leg goes. We're just seeing, can I press the pelvis down? Can I close those ribs? And can I get that knee higher away from the hip? Brilliant stuff. Nice, slow and controlled. If you're still not feeling the glute at this stage, try and squeeze the backside. See if that makes a difference. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. From here, drop that leg down onto the ground. Have the feet out shoulder width apart, coming all the way up onto the knees. Focus on that pubic bone and on those ribs here. Try and close them and keep them connected together as we bring the hips back towards the heel. Squeeze the backside and press the hips all the way through. Seeing again, can we get those glutes to just start to turn on, and can we get them to extend the hips here? 5, 4, you're doing so well. 3, 2, and 1 more. Fantastic stuff. From here, coming all the way back down and around. I'm swinging around and now coming down onto my elbows. From here, I want to get into that stomach. Again, focusing on the pubic bone, trying to see, can I take those legs out nice and long? Sticking on those elbows, I'm just going to start to paddle those legs up and down. If there's any pull in the back, please don't hesitate, bend those knees. Don't be worried about how low those legs go. Worry about how much movement we can actually get from the front to the pelvis. So think 2 inches below that belly button. 5, 4, you're doing so well. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. Dropping those feet down, coming all the way down to lying down. From here, we're going to take the legs up. You can place the hands underneath the backside or out to the side. You can also drop the head down if that feels more comfortable. From here, we're going to take the 2 legs up together and start to just draw a circle. Nice, slow and controlled. Trying to move from the pelvis, trying to see, can we just engage those lower abs? Again, bend the knees if there's any pull in the back, or if you get a horrible clicking sensation in your hip. 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. Change direction. Breathe out with it. Press that pelvis forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic stuff. Bring the legs into tabletop. We're going to drop the head down. Have the hands not so far out to T-shape. Out here is going to be the easiest. In slightly narrow towards the hip, going to be slightly harder. From here, belly button pressed in against the spine. We're just going to take the hips now and we're going to go side to side. Seeing, can we feel the lower sides of those stomachs start to light up and turn on? Can we press that pubic bone forward even more as we do this? 5, 5, 4, 4, you're doing so well. 3, 2 more each side, slow and controlled. Don't let momentum take over here. And 1 more each side. Fantastic stuff. Straight back to the center. Hands are coming up, legs are coming up. We're gonna try and meet the ribs and the hips together in the middle in what I call an ultimate crunch. Hold the squeeze for a second, then straight back down. This is the one exercise that I think we can do where it's okay for you to start to arch that lower back just a little bit. This is the one ab exercise that really targets each of those abdominal muscles. Fantastic stuff. So just check in with the body. Can I feel that left side as much as I feel that right side? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that head, neck, and chest up. Hold that squeeze at the top. And now coming out into your bicycle crunch. Again, trying to see, can I get the legs even longer? Can I press into the front of that pubic bone, into that pelvis? Brilliant stuff. Close the ribs over. If there's any pull in the back, kick that leg up higher. 5, 5, you're doing so well. 4. 3 more each side. Brilliant stuff. 2 more. And 1 more each side. Fantastic stuff. From here, drop those knees all the way down. Press through the pelvis, take the knees, gently go side to side. There might be a few clicks and cracks and pops, but everything should feel nice and all right as we do this. 3. 3. 2. If you get a nice stretch in that lower back, don't be afraid to hold it. 1. And 1. Fantastic stuff. From here, hug those knees into the chest. Roll all the way up like a ball. I'm turning over onto all 4s and now tucking those toes into the ground. I'm going to shoot the hips up into a downward dog. Gently pedaling those heels and pressing back as far away from the big toe as possible. Brilliant stuff. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Fantastic stuff. Walk those hands all the way back towards the feet and gently close the ribs over and pulse the hands down around the toes. 3. 2. And 1. So coming up nice, slow and controlled. From here, standing 8 feet shoulder width apart, turn that right arm out, lift it all the way up and over again, close the ribs and just reach over to the left, enjoying a nice big stretch down along that right side. Breathe into any of the muscles that might be tight here. 3, 2, and 1. Straight back up, turn that left arm out, bring it up over, reach over to that right side. Again, trying to feel anything down that left side and breathe into it, closing those ribs. 3, 2, and 1. Straight back up to the center. Thank you so much for putting up with me. Go have a lovely day. I'll see you again soon. All the best.